In a remote African village nestled between ancient trees and flowing rivers, the dark secret lingered, one that no one dared to speak about. The village was known for its purity, but that purity was about to be tainted in the most horrifying way. The village elder, Baba Ife, was revered by all. He was known for his wisdom, but even he could not prevent what was coming. A darkness was creeping into their lives, one that would change everything. At the heart of the village was Nena, a beautiful young woman who had just come of age. Her beauty was unmatched, but she carried a secret burden, a fear that no one could understand. Nena's mother, Mama Uche, was a strong woman, but she too sensed something was wrong. The villagers whispered about the strange occurrences, but no one dared to confront the truth. And then there was Chaik, the young hunter who had been secretly in love with Nena for years. He noticed her growing fear, but she would not speak to him about it. One night, as the village slept, Nena awoke to a strange noise. She slipped out of her hut and saw something that made her blood run cold, a shadowy figure moving silently through the village. The next morning, the village was in an uproar. One of the young girls, little Amara, was missing. Her parents searched frantically, but she was nowhere to be found. As days turned into weeks, more girls began to disappear. The villagers were terrified, and suspicion fell on anyone who seemed even remotely out of place. Baba Ife called for a meeting. The elders decided that drastic measures were needed to protect the remaining girls. A curfew was imposed, and the men of the village took turns keeping watch at night. Chaik, however, couldn't shake the feeling that something more sinister was at play. He began to stay up at night, keeping watch near Nena's hut, determined to protect her at all costs. One fateful night, Chaik saw the shadowy figure again, this time heading toward Nena's hut. Without thinking, he charged forward, his heart pounding in his chest. But as he got closer, Chaik realized something shocking: the figure wasn't a stranger. It was one of their own, someone who had been trusted by the entire village. It was Baba Ife. Baba Ife had been using his influence and knowledge to take the girls, claiming it was for their protection, but in reality, he had darker intentions. Chaik was filled with rage, but before he could act, Baba Ife ran away into the jungle. Chaik knew he couldn't let Baba Ife escape. He pursued him into the jungle, the thick undergrowth slowing his progress, but his determination driving him forward. Meanwhile, back in the village, the truth began to unfold. The villagers discovered that Baba Ife had been conducting dark rituals, using the girls as sacrifices to gain power. Nena, horrified by the truth, couldn't believe that the man who had been like a father to her could do such terrible things. She felt a deep sense of betrayal and fear for Chaik's safety. Deep in the jungle, Chaik finally caught up with Baba Ife. The two faced off in a small clearing, the air thick with tension and the sounds of the jungle echoing around them. Baba Ife tried to use his words to manipulate Chaik, but Chaik was beyond reasoning. The memory of the missing girls fueled his anger, and with a swift move, he threw his spear. The spear struck true, and Baba Ife fell to the ground, the life draining from his eyes. Chaik stood over him, breathing heavily, feeling a mix of triumph and sorrow. Chaik returned to the village, but the weight of what had happened hung heavily over him. The villagers welcomed him as a hero, but in his heart, he felt the loss of the girls and the betrayal of someone he had once trusted. But the story doesn't end here. As the village tried to move on, rumors began to spread that Baba Ife's spirit still lingered in the jungle, waiting to claim more lives. The villagers were gripped by fear once again. And as for Chaik, every night he would sit by the fire, staring into the flames, haunted by the memory of Baba Ife's last words. He knew that the darkness had not yet been defeated and that one day it would return. Thank you for watching this captivating tale from African Mystic Folktales. We hope you enjoyed the story and found it as intriguing as we did. If you want to experience more stories filled with mystery, drama, and the rich culture of Africa, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Stay tuned for more exciting stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat.